Happy Earth Day, everyone, and welcome to Water Peace Project's monthly water ceremony. And today we're conducting a special water crystal photography experiment at Office Masaruemoto in Tokyo, Japan. And we're really excited. This is our 10th live water crystal experiment. And actually, it's 2 of 4 experiments for this year in 2023. So we had our first one for the year on World Water Day. We just had those results. And we are conducting our third, which will be July 11th and 22nd in celebration of Dr. Emoto's birthday. And then we'll conduct our last one for the year. That'll be our 4th one for the year on September 11th and 21st for International Peace Day. So if you want to join us then, please do. And so together we are exploring the power of consciousness through water for the purpose of peace. And thank you to all the earth protectors and everyone who supports and works towards having a peaceful earth and living in harmony. And so we're approaching Earth Day, and we dedicate our water ceremonies to all water, which also includes all of us, and especially our water planet, Mother Earth. So, and as always, we dedicate our water ceremonies to the late and great Dr. Masaruemoto, and he has united us with his water wisdom and his water crystal photography technique that we are using for these experiments today. So hello, everyone. I'm Lindsay Fox, water researcher, international Hano instructor, and founder at Water Peace Project. And please welcome back our advisors, also international Hano instructors and teacher. Please welcome Hiro Emoto from IHM and Office Masaruemoto. Hiro is Dr. Emoto's son, and he's carrying on the legacy at IHM and Office Masaruemoto in Tokyo, Japan, where we're conducting these experiments. Hi, Hiro. Welcome.
Hi, Lindsay and Kumanga. Thank you for conducting this water crystal experiment for Earth Day and holding the water ceremony every month. It is so important we take time to respect and protect our water and this water planet. It was my father's wish that everyone would join in resonance in sending prayers to water to create peace and harmony.
Thank you, Hiro. And we hope by conducting these water ceremonies and experiments that it always makes your heart grow more and it brings peace, and that we're inspired to continue to share the messages from water so they'll ripple out and bring peace and harmony to all. So, and also, please welcome back my Hado sister, Dr. Kumunga Andra Hanetti, and Kumunga founded CALM, which stands for the Center of Advanced Learning of Mindfulness. Hi, Kumi, welcome back.
Hi, Lindsay. Hi, here. It's always a pleasure to be here with you both, conducting this ceremony. This one is a special one, birthday approaching, so thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you, Kumunga. Thank you, Hiro. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And I know everyone who joined us last month for World Water Day was really loving. That was the first time that we shared the video footage of the water crystal results. And it's really moving to watch the water crystal actually growing in real time. Like, I felt such a connection with it, watching it grow like that. So as I mentioned, we're conducting a series of experiments, and a quick overview for today's experiment. We are going to imprint the water today with our prayers, just as Dr. Emoto did. And this can also be done by playing music, showing words, images, by holding intentions and saying prayers to water like we're doing today. So, And for this experiment, we have 2 water samples. And you see the water sample here. This water sample is actually sitting on Hiro's desk in Tokyo at Office Masaru Emoto. And after the water ceremony, the sample will be frozen and photographed for water crystals. But we also have another water sample that's located in our lab in Germany, where it's being measured by a special water sensor for subtle changes during this experiment. So you can only see that water sample if you join the experiment link. So if you want to join that live experiment, we'll pin it in the chat for you. And then you'll see both water samples at the same time and with our guided session. And so please focus your attention during this entire time at the water sample. So as you know, Water Peace Project was founded in the loving memory of Dr. Masaru Emoto, and our mission is to inspire and educate the importance of water for peace. And we do that by supporting consciousness and water-based sciences to hopefully to bridge the gap between science and spirituality. And it was Dr. Emoto's water crystal photography that has really done that for the masses. It's truly incredible. And he was a phenomenological researcher, and his research, basically that research reveals the quality of vibration with a visual image through water. As a phenomenological researcher, Dr. Emoto was documenting his observations with his water crystal photography, and it was basically demonstrating the power of our human consciousness and how we're really related to water on a deep level. So, as I always say over and over again, he really, truly was a true pioneer in this field. There's so many people it's inspired, to do their own research and experiments like we're doing today. And he really paved the way with his water crystal photography, and that clearly demonstrates the water memory theory. And so Kumunga and I actually met in Tokyo. She was getting certified with water crystal photography, and had both. Well, that was when I went for my first Hado school in Kumamoto, Japan. But we met in Tokyo there, right, Kumi?
That's right. We met in Tokyo because I was there to learn this incredible technology, how to photograph the water crystals. But in March of 2010, I had attended Hado school at Lake Biwa. It was a beautiful water ceremony that I participated for the first time, and that changed the way I looked at water. Just that participation at the ceremony. It was so heartwarming, and I knew I have found something I've been looking for. And then a few months later, I wanted to go back to Japan to learn how to photograph this water crystal. So Dr. Emoto told me, come for at least 1 month to Japan. And I had to raise funds in quite a short length of time to be able to do what I needed to do, because I was starting my PhD. So it was just a really great opportunity. So I managed to pull everything together. And then I met you in Tokyo. And then we attended Hado school together. For me, second time, for your first time, Lindsay. And then 2 years later, I ended up organizing a Hado school in Scotland, where Dr. Emoto came to us, and it was so successful. And I hope and pray that in the near future that we're able to do one in Sri Lanka. So yeah, it's really nice to think about the memory lane, how we've got here,
I love that. And the one in Scotland, you did such a great job organizing it. We had a great time there, and the tour.
I remember the karaoke. That was so amazing. Karaoke party.
In that castle or something. We were like,
yes.
That was fun.
Great.
That was really fun. That's the best part of doing it, is the connections and the fun times, and of course the karaoke, right?
And Lindsay, you helped so much. You were not just a participant, you helped me.
That was the first one, Scotland, that I spoke at. I was so nervous because
Nice.
Yeah, remember I spoke about Emoto Peace Project. I did that part, and then I spoke about my Hotto because that was the project that I was working on. Scotland was fantastic, by the way. I want to go on to say also that we both also served as directors to the Peace Project after that and supporting all of his global peace tours. He basically asked me every time, once I became a Hotto instructor, he said, Lindsay, I'm going here. And I had to come. And so I did. And so we visited, I know Dr. Emoto visited over 30 countries spreading the messages of water. And after he departed, we founded Water Peace Project, and both Hiro and Kumunga are advisors here. And Hiro, we are so grateful to have you join us today and for these experiments, especially for this water crystal photography experiment to honor your father and his incredible water wisdom and basically to elevate human consciousness and our connection with water and with one another, especially through this water crystal photography experiments. Not only opened our eyes, but our hearts as well. So thank you so much and welcome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Today I will share the process in which the water crystal photographs are taken. As Dr. Emoto did, we start with the premise that water has a memory quality and changes when exposed to different information or vibration. In Japan, we call this hado. First, we imprint the water by exposing the samples to different hado or vibrational information. This is what we are doing today. We will collectively send our love and gratitude to the water during the water ceremony. Then after the water is imprinted with the information, the water will be divided into 50 samples where we place about 1 milliliter of the water, which is about 2 to 3 drops of water into 50 petri dishes. Then we place the sample in the freezer, and the freezes at the temperature of about minus 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, about minus 4 to 20 to Fahrenheit. And once the samples are frozen, they are removed one at a time inside the cold lab. We will observe and photograph with water sample under illuminated microscope inside the cold lab, where the room temperature about minus 0 Celsius, about 32 Fahrenheit. In fact, when the ice begins to melt under the light of microscope, crystals appears and grow. And when it melts completely, the crystal melts away as well. So it takes about 2 minutes during the time. So it is really fleeting. And Dr. Emoto always told the staffs to observe the water crystals with the once-in-a-lifetime attitude. We call it ichigo ichie in Japanese. So like snowflake, each one is unique. No two of the same water crystals can be observed. Every crystals are different, but water, with the positive information, tends to form hexagonal shaped crystals.
I love that. And I thank you so much for explaining all those steps because everyone's always so curious. And in the 20 years of your dad's experiments, over and over, water shows us that it has a mirror-like quality and that natural ability to record, store, and transmit wave information, basically, I believe, confirming the water memory theory. And as Professor Gerald Pollack, he sent me a beautiful message just after your father passed. He wrote to me, Masaru Emoto's messages from water have inspired many scientists to look seriously into the impact of subtle energies on water. Clearly, some impact exists, as multiple laboratories have confirmed, with a growing number of laboratories in the hot pursuit of the mechanistic details. We miss Emoto, but treasure the pioneering contribution that this great spiritual leader has brought to the world, especially the implicit challenge to scientists to understand the mechanistic basics of those messages to water. So I love that. And I know Dr. Emoto, he would have loved to hear that also. And I know he was wanting to attend the conference. So I know that somehow they connected, even though it never happened in person. So, and Dr. Emoto really believed, and we do too, it's become like a motto for Water Peace Project and our ceremonies, which is by holding the intentions of peace towards water and by thinking and speaking and acting with the intentions of peace towards water, that water can and will bring peace to our bodies and to the world. So with this in mind, let's begin the water ceremony. And when I sound the crystal bowl, Kumonga will open the ceremony with a special guided meditation, and Hiro will lead the grand invocation in Japanese, and together we can chant the Ho'oponopono prayer. So you can follow along by repeating after, and please direct your sincere feelings of love and gratitude to the water sample. We'll begin now.
So to begin our ceremony, I'm going to guide us through a meditation for World Earth Day. So let's come to a comfortable posture, taking our back off the back of the chair if you're sitting on a chair. So we have a relaxed but upright spine and relaxed body, placing our right palm on top of the left, thumbs gently touching, and you can place your palms on your lap or on your thighs, whichever way is comfortable. So we are creating a balanced body for meditation. And if your eyes are open, the invitation is to close them or gentle gaze downwards. So now, just to relax our mind, let's take a long deep breath, sending the breath all the way right into the lower abdomen, expanding the abdomen as the breath flows in, and letting the breath leave the body very gently through the mouth or through the nose, just following its journey. So we can take another deep breath and let the breath guide our practice, letting it enter through the nostril or the mouth, whichever way is comfortable, following its journey all the way to the lower abdomen. And letting the breath leave the body. And now, let's imagine all of us together on a mountain, wherever that may be for you. And from where we are standing, far away we see the Mother Ocean, the view of the ocean. This beautiful peacock blue-green ocean. And while we are enjoying this beautiful, open, vast view from where we are standing, connecting with the qualities of the ocean. What quality comes to your mind when you connect with the ocean? just labeling, just really voicing out that quality and connecting with this quality of our Mother Ocean. It could be her vastness, openness, depth, sacredness, purity, healing quality, great compassion, whatever that may be for you in this moment, connecting with our hearts, with our Mother Ocean while we stand here on the top of a hill or a mountain. And now let's turn around kind of 180 degrees towards the mountain, where we can see there is a beautiful forest ahead us on the mountain where we can walk into. So let's start walking together. And as we walk, let's practice the breathing meditation that we did earlier. But as we take a long deep breath, this time let's send it right down to our feet. And one step at a time, letting this breath flow all the way to our feet and letting it flow out through the feet, kissing our Mother Earth. So as we walk towards the forest on this great mountain, let's take one gentle step at a time, kissing our Mother Earth through our feet, through our breath, feeling this gentleness towards Earth. And as we approach the forest, we see there are two clear paths, and there are two signs on the path. So one path, it says, path for protection, and the second path says path for destruction. So choose which path you want to walk on. Make a conscious choice today on this special, as we approach the Earth Day. Do we walk on the path for protection, protection of Earth that includes us, our future generations, or path for destruction? So making that conscious choice, I hope we all chose the path for protection. So let's start walking on this path together. One step at a time, kissing our Mother Earth with gentleness towards her, to all the elements, the water, the fire, earth, space, air, all the elements that has created our earth and created us. And now we're in this forest, surrounded by these elements in its raw form, sacred form. Just let's stop for a moment. Perhaps all of us make a great big circle together, holding hands. and just connecting through our feet with Mother Earth and through our skin with the other all elements as one, no separation. Connecting with the sacredness in our heart, feeling a sense of love and gratitude to all that our Mother Earth is providing us continuously and will provide for our survival. So now let's take one more last deep breath as we stand here together as a group of children of our Mother Earth. Let's take that deep breath coming through the nose, letting it flow down to our lower abdomen and letting it flow all the way down to our feet and letting it out through the feet, kissing our Mother Earth. With a gentle wish to protect her with our every single breath, with our intention, pure intention, and then pure action that translates. So now, moving our fingers and toes, let's begin to open our eyes, concluding this earth meditation. Lindsay, you're muted, my darling. Can't hear you at all.
I was so into that. Sorry. Okay. No giggles. All right.
Thank you, Kumi-chan. What a beautiful prayer. Now, I would like to chant grand invocation. The grand invocation was prayer words for peace, always used by Dr. Emoto when he had a water ceremony all around the world. The meaning in English is the eternal power of the universe has gathered itself to create the world of true and grand harmony. And these prayer words were created by Dr. Shioya, who was the mentor of Dr. Emoto. Dr. Shioya was a medical doctor and also teacher of Kototama. The Kototama is the spirit of word. So now I speak the words in Japanese for 3 times, and please follow me and repeat after me. 宇宙の無限の
宇宙の無限の
力が凝り凝って
力がこりこ
って
誠の大和の
誠の
大
大
御代がなりなった
御代が Narinata.
宇宙の無限の
Uchuno.
Again.
力が凝り凝って
Chikaraga korikote.
誠の大和の
Makoto no daiwa.
御代がなりなった
Miyoga narinata.
宇宙の無限の
Uchuno mugeno.
力が凝り凝って
Chikaraga korikote.
誠の大和の
Makoto no daiwa.
御代がなりなった
Miyoga narinata.
Thank you.
Thank you both. That was very beautiful. I'm like flowing with the water. And let's chant the Ho'oponopono prayer together now. This was also another prayer that Dr. Emoto chanted at every water ceremony. It's a powerful Hawaiian healing prayer for reconciliation, and it's really powerful. You can use it for anything. Just connect to your sincere heart, and it's really clearing. And so let's join in resonance. We'll chant the prayer 3 times, and you can follow along by repeating after. Water, I'm sorry.
What?
Water, I am sorry.
Water.
Water, I'm sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water,
please.
please forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water, I love
Water, I love you.
Water, I am sorry.
you. Water.
Water, I'm sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, please.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water.
Water, I love you.
Water, I am sorry.
Water.
Water, I'm sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, please.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water.
Water, I love you.
So, this concludes our beautiful water ceremony together today on this special Earth Day. So, the invitation is to take these blessings with you wherever you go, as we are water, and all our family, anybody that we meet on a day-to-day basis, we can pass these blessings on to them and to our Mother Earth. So we have the natural ability to generate this deep feeling of love and gratitude for world peace and harmony at any time we wish. So the only thing we need to do is perhaps close our eyes wherever we are in the chaos in the world and connect with our pure heart. So thank you everyone for joining, and let me pass over to Lindsay.
Thank you, Kumanga. Thank you, Hiro. And thank you both so much for your support at Water Peace Project. And Hiro, it was because of your father. I am just continuously inspired by water every day. And to hold these water ceremonies and why we founded Water Peace Project, and so that his messages from water continue to ripple out and inspire other initiatives around the world. And his work truly inspired each of us along our water journey on this water planet. And it was Dr. Emoto's International Hado School, like I said, that we first met, and our hearts and minds united. So, and I'm also excited to announce everyone watching, we have the next Hado School happening in Tokyo, which is exciting. A lot of people have been wondering when it's going to happen, and it's finally opened back up. It's in Tokyo, Japan, this June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And, you know, you heard us talking about it. We highly recommend attending. I actually attended 5 Hado schools, and I cherished each and every lesson, even some of the lessons that were a repeat. It just gave me a better understanding and a deeper and greater experience with it. And the people and the experience, like we talked about karaoke, but it's really, truly amazing. So if you're interested and you want to learn more, please visit hado.com, and we'll put the link in the chat for you. And thank you so much, Hiro. Maybe you can share a little bit more about that. We're really excited about it.
Yes, thank you, Lindsay and Gumi-chan. Yeah, we're so excited to organize Hado Instructor School this year because, you know, for these past 3 years, you know, the COVID pandemic, because of that, could not organize the Hado School, especially open to people from other countries to come to Japan. Yeah, this will be the 33rd Hado Instructor School. And, you know, the first one was held in Los Angeles in year 2005. So since then, like, well, we had the 33rd Hado School, and, you know, we have now over 500 certified Hado instructors in more than 40 countries who continue to spread the message from water and Hado theory in their own countries. Originally, Dr. Emoto organized the Hado School because he wanted to spread the message from water and the Hado technology and the Hado theory throughout the world. He had a strong desire not to stop the activity, even if he himself disappeared from the world. So he wanted to train people who resonate with his ideas and send them out into the world as certified Hado instructors. He believed that the Hado technology was very important technology for the future, and the Hado-based thinking was essential for creating better society in the future. Now, 8 years he passed away. The number of people who understand this technology and theory is increasing, and Hado instructors are expanding their activities. So, yeah, as I said, this will be the first Hado instructor school in 3 years since the fall of 2019, and that opens to people who overseas the Hado school. And at the Hado school, you can learn about the Hado vibrational theory, the science of water, experience the water crystal photography. So you can take water crystal photographs by yourself in the refrigerator. That's a really precious experience. And you can also experience Hado measuring devices. And we do have beautiful water blessing ceremony at the river outside. and we have a very nice, beautiful dancers, and we can pray for the water as one heart, and so you practice that too. And we have a Buddhist monk who's a best friend of Dr. Emoto, Reverend Matsumura. He's coming and he do the meditation, Zazen meditation. So we experience the Zen Buddhist meditation together. So there's so many things you can experience, and you can, of course, learn the science of water. But I think the greatest thing that you can experience at the Hado School is that we can create resonance field together with other participants who from a different background, different culture, even different countries. But they come together with the same purpose. And then at the end of Hado School, we always become one. And that's the feeling I think is so important. And then you can experience that because it is so important to create a resonance field in the various places all over the world and making the bigger and the bigger, and then great harmony will eventually be created. So in this sense, the Hado Instructor School can be said to be the place to practice the world peace. So that's why Dr. Emoto really emphasized the importance of this event. And that's why we continue to do this event, because it's so important. So if you inspired by this, I invite you to join us for this 33rd Hado Instructor School starting from June 2nd in Tokyo, and look forward to meeting you and joining. Hope you join the network of global instructors. Everyone is welcome. And you can also experience the beauty of Japan, delicious food and Japanese culture, and the very nice Japanese hospitality. So yeah, hope you can join, and then we can create a wonderful world together. So thank you.
It sounds amazing, and it truly is amazing. And it's a wonderful organization too. And I love that you shared in how the most important thing was experiencing the resonance that you create, especially with people from all different backgrounds. And that was one of the most important lessons I learned. You hear we have a lot of discord in this world and division, and I think people think that because they have different belief systems that they don't vibe or resonate with others. But that was the most important lesson I learned from Dr. Emoto, was that because we're all human,
yeah,
we can easily resonate with one another. And that's what the mindfulness practice brings into that, like Kumanga says, is by you making it, we willingly choose for peace. We choose that path for protection. So I really thank you both. And it's always touching and moving. So I'm so grateful. What a great experience it was for my life. Even my mother attended and came and became an auto instructor, and other friends. And so it's really a wonderful family, Hado family. So thank you so much. And I really recommend anyone who wants to join. So please stay tuned with us. April 12th through the 19th, we have 8 days water meditation and consciousness experiment featuring plant music by Melody of Our Plants. And that's really exciting because you can hear the music. It's just like water crystal photography. You get another feeling and representation from our earth and elements and plants. So, and last but not least, the water crystal results from today's photography experiment. When we observe and have a look under the microscope, like Dr. Emoto told his staff, let's do it like a once in a lifetime thing, right? It's happening, it's unique to itself. So please join us again on Earth Day, April 22nd. It's same time as today, 11 a.m. Eastern. That's similar to New York time, so you can sync up your time zone. I'll put the link in the chat for you. And please join us every month for our monthly water ceremony. All of our water ceremonies are for everyone, and everything's free to join. So sponsored by Water Peace Project. Please join us. Take the Water Peace Pledge. where you vow to have mindfulness to water. And again, all it takes is your sincere heart. So please join in resonance. Love and thanks to everyone today. Kumanga, Hiro, thank you so much. And happy Earth
Thank you.
Day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Happy Earth Day.
much.
Happy Earth Day.